Hello everyone, this is Lieutenant VL Vimla. Welcome back to MADRAS VL Vimla channel. This channel is all about listening and learning the language and getting motivated. In the previous video, we learned phrasal verbs about food and cooking. As a continuity, in this video, we are going to learn everyday usages about food and complementing for the same. As the festival season is fast approaching, let's use these sentences to give them as compliments to those who cook food for us and make them feel happy. Now, let's move on to learn those 16 expressions. The first one is appetizing, which means food that looks or smells attractive and makes you feel hungry. What is most important to be remembered here is feeling hungry. Let's see an example for that. Your paneer butter masala is highly appetizing. The next expression is delectable, and the meaning of it is delicious food. The example for this is Srijita's delectable dessert wins the heart of everyone. The third expression is drool-worthy, which means food or a drink smelling or looking delicious. What is most important here is when you are looking at the food, you have to feel the saliva in your mouth, and if you feel it, you may call it as a drool-worthy food. Let's see an example for this. I am eating drool-worthy pastries. The next expression is flavorful, and the meaning of it is food that is well seasoned and distinctive in its taste and smell. An example for this is I like my mother's flavorful raw mango sambar very much. So from this example you can sense the food which has that flavorful aroma, which can be called as a flavorful food. The next expression is finger licking, and the meaning of it is food which is so tasty to the level of a finger licking. An example for this is your mother's pasta is finger licking good. Generally, when the food is very tasty, even after completing the food, we feel like licking the finger. Of course, when we are in the house, that kind of a tempting food is called as a finger licking good food. And the next expression is lip smacking, which means extremely delicious. An example for this is Kalpana prepares lip smacking milkshake. Generally, milkshake itself is tasty one. When it is prepared by an expert, it would definitely be a lip smacking milkshake. Let's see next expression, luscious, which means tasting very good, containing lot of juice. What is to be remembered here is the food has to be juicy. Then we can call it as a luscious. The example for this is Tom wanted to taste the luscious apple. The next expression is mouth watering, which means food having a very good appearance or a smell that makes you feel like eating. Let's see example for this. Sashi, your gulab jamun suddenly fills a house with a mouth-watering aroma. Generally, sweets are tempting one, and when it is gulab jamun with its aroma, definitely it will be mouth-watering. Let's see the next expression, palatable, which means agreeable to the palate or a taste. Generally, when we eat food, we want the food to be amicable to our tongue taste. So such a food is called as a palatable food. An example for this is homemade dishes are quite palatable. The 10th expression is relish, and the meaning of it is a thick cold sauce made from fruit and vegetables. An example for this is Santosh relishes, sandwich with various relishes. Here you have to note that I have used the word relishes both as a verb and as a noun, because this word relishes has another meaning also, that is enjoying to the extreme or enjoying immensely. So here the verb relishes is used with the meaning of Santosh enjoying the food immensely, and the object relishes means to say that Santosh is eating variety of sauce. Next expression, savory. The meaning of it is savory food has a salty or a spicy flavor rather than a sweet one. An example for this is Ravinder's mother is best known for her savory dishes. The next expression is scrumptious. It's a beautiful expression which means delightful, excellent, especially delicious. An example for this is Savita has taken that extra effort to lift the dish to scrumptiousness. When someone takes that extra effort and makes scrumptious dish, we should really be happy and give them the compliment of such. Let's look for a next expression, succulent, which means juicy. And the 15th expression is toothsome, which means of a palatable flavor and pleasing texture. What we have to remember about the toothsome is texture. So whenever we eat food which has a good texture, then we can call it as a toothsome. Like pasta, cake, pastries, even our own idlis, which when it is cooked with its good texture, we are tempted to eat more. Such food is called as toothsome. You might have noticed that I didn't give an example for the expression number 14, succulent, because I'm going to give an example for both expression number 14 and 15. Let's see that example. Perfectly cooked pasta is exceedingly toothsome with its succulent cheese oozing out of it. The last expression, very interesting expression, zesty, which means interesting and lively. Any food which is very lively and makes you to have lots of interest in eating, then we can call it as a zesty food. An example for this is a zesty soup. Let's see self-check questions. To check whether we have understood all the expressions correctly, mention whether the following statements are correct or incorrect. You may mention your answers in the comment box. Let's see the expressions. The first one is Kalpana is best at her toothsome layered chapatis. The second one is Sashi prepares succulent biryani. The third one is Gaji Katli is a delectable dessert. And the fourth one is Chutney is an Indian relish. The fifth one is Bahasundi is a lip-smacking savory. I hope you have enjoyed learning these expressions. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Thanks for watching this video till the end of it. Until we meet in the next video, take care.